Now, before we get into this entertaining video, we would just like to remind you to like and subscribe.
Yes, please do like and subscribe.
Sunflowers!
Hello, my little munchkins, crones, and sunflowers. Say, how are you? Say, how are you? Well, this is our guest today, right?
Hi.
We're here. We wanted to keep up with you. There we go. There she go. There you go, mama. There you go. Make sure she's comfortable.
All right, well, this is not comfortable for her. Would you like this better,
Make sure
baby?
she's comfortable. Okay. Hello. Well, what we're talking about today is we're going to be talking about bad relationship couples.
Mhm.
Okay. So when I say bad relationships, I'm thinking horrible.
Yes.
So the first couple we want to talk about is who?
Jonathan Majors and Megan Good.
Okay. There is not much I have to say about this couple. I know that a lot of people are feeling a way about this. They are feeling like, he's going to take advantage of her. He's going to use her, make her feel secure. He's going to use her. He's going to take advantage of her. He's taking, this, that, and the other, give gobbledygook. Honestly, I know a lot of women do not feel the way that I feel. I know that. But I feel as though I think that is a beautiful thing that she is doing. This is the season of the feline. That a woman is in a position to take care of a man like that.
Mm-hmm.
And not a lot of women would do it. I don't understand why so many women wouldn't do or saying they wouldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
How many of you, your husband is not working, he's been off, and you had to work and go out there, he has to stay home? How many of you, he's on an off season and you have to work? How many of you?
Mm-hmm.
You mean to tell me, how many of you has had money and your husband lose a job?
Mm-hmm.
And now you can't live to the standard you used to living to and have to downsize a bit. So I don't understand it. I think that's marvelous. How do you know that? How will I know if you love me? Love is sharing.
Yeah.
Love is giving. How many relationships or marriages that give in a marriage?
Uh-huh.
They're not married, but they are a relationship. And let's say at the end of the day, he gets on his feet and everything turns around. He gets a big deal. He gets paid $20 million for a movie. And let's say after he makes the movie, something comes up. We don't know. And they break up.
Yeah.
Would that be foolish of her to go around and say, I spent all my money, I did this, he owed me?
Mm-hmm.
Then you did all of that for the wrong reasons. That's why it didn't work.
Uh-huh.
No, it was good while it lasts.
Mm-hmm.
I did that from the bottom of my heart. And you know what? You changed his life for it.
That's true.
You may never ever get gratitude or welcome in this life. It depends on who you're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
But if you pour your heart out and you give to somebody that's going to get over, you get what you get. That's discernment. I think that she's investing in good soil. I truly believe that. And the brother is down.
Yes.
And if you, as a woman, if you, and a lot of times women feel like, you're the man, you're supposed to. We living in a time where it's equal opportunity. That's why I don't deal with men that says a woman know her place.
Uh-huh.
a man that says things like, you are here to cater to me. A virtuous woman is you cater to your man. You know how to work. You know how to come home and take care of me, take care of the kids, take care of our business or whatever, and still let me know I'm a man. Nobody can do that. No, it's about, can we work together? I'll cook Monday, you cook Tuesday. I cook Wednesday. I tell you what, I wash clothes this week, you wash clothes next week. Or we send them to the cleaners.
Yeah.
Or the laundromat. Now, I don't want to wash clothes, but you understand what I'm saying. So I'm just saying, I just feel as though we're in a different way of thinking, baby Crone. What do you say? I went on a tangent with this.
No, there is definitely a different way of thinking.
I mean, I know, and you know, I get chewed up. Like I get in conversations like this with people now, and I feel as though I have never been mistreated. And if I'm with a guy and he's good to me, he's good to me. And it's hard to please me. So you got to understand there's a give or take. But if I'm with you and I got it, and you fall on hard times, you got it. And say we break up.
Yeah.
I'm not going to regret on what I did. I'm not going to regret I got your teeth fixed.
Exactly.
At least when I was kissing you, your mouth was fixed. He'll remember me for it.
That's true.
I done up your standards. Now you know what to look for when you look for a woman. Then you know when you find a good woman, then you found a good thing. A good woman. They say when you find a wife. No, a lot of people could be a wife.
That's true.
No, but when you find a good woman, somebody that's really going to love you and meet you where you are, then you found a good thing.
That's
and
true.
I think that Jonathan Major found a good thing. And I think by her being a woman of God, which she's showing, you know, I don't know their deal or anything, but that woman is doing nothing I could do. People saying she gonna go broke. I don't think she would spend money to go broke. I don't think that Megan Goods is broke. And second of all, even if she was, she's spending it with a man, and he's educated. He's educated. He could be a professor, a teacher. He can teach the arts. He definitely can go and teach in college. He can go at one of his jobs for him. But right now, this man spent all his life. He's 31 years old. He wants to be an actor. And it was taken from him because of the choices that he made in his life. And that's all I'm going to say about that. You know, because I just think the man stand in forgiveness. So this is a couple that I hope they make it. And I hope that Hollywood can be forgiving, because you know, once you've been marked by Hollywood, they don't forgive easily, especially men. But I don't know. And then when you hit, especially when you start hitting on women, they really funny about that. I mean, just think about that. Will Smith slapped
Chris Rock.
And they still struggling with that.
Yes.
But he's a man. Did he done beat up a woman?
Yes.
So you see, the country is adjusting. It can't deal with the violence. What do you think, baby Crone?
Yes, most definitely. I think we definitely need to get rid of all the violence if we want to see a change and difference in the world.
And I think because go ahead, baby.
I was just going to say, let's just go back to love. Yeah,
and I think because of that, we need change. Go ahead, baby Crone. Start talking for me.
Okay. Well, was there anything else we wanted to talk about, Jonathan Majors and Megan Good? Oh, well, basically, Megan Good is saying that she is going to stand by her man.
And and if you love, that's what love is. That's what love. And for love's sake, each mistake, all you forgave. And for both of us, learn to trust, not run away. I just believe that. That's that old music, but I believe that. And I just feel as though that's a beautiful thing. And I don't think you could ever go wrong by loving. And I say, if he's the wrong man and if he messed this up, he's the jackass of jackasses.
Mhm.
And that would be just a foolish thing. And if you want a story from a cautionary tale,
Mhm.
look at Nick Cannon,
Okay.
who regrets letting Mariah go
That's
all the
surprising.
time. All the time. Where you going to find a woman like that?
Mhm.
Like right here, right there. We're all over the place. Making Good is not the only one.
No.
A lot of women will stand by their man because they know when a woman find a good man, she found a good thing too.
That's true. Goes both ways.
And if you good to a man when he down, I'm talking about a man.
Mhm.
A man. I ain't talking about no scutterbutts.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a man. You find a man and you good to him when he fall, he'll be good to you for the rest of his life.
Mhm.
I'm talking about a man.
Right. A
A man. I'm not talking about no cheater, no liars, no swindlers, no, what they call them? Not swindlers.
Scammers.
No scammers, nothing but a real man or a man that's about to change his ways because you are the apple of his eye.
Mhm.
A man will give anything for a woman he loves. Believe that. This is a man's world.
Mhm.
And I'm telling you, he will do anything if he loves you. Anything. And that's a man. A man is willing to love the right woman. And the right woman is willing to love the right man. So I hope that they do it. But what I have learned, whatever you do it from here. So when it breaks up or fall apart, you have no regrets.
Yeah.
You could walk away in peace.
Mhm.
Believe that. It's their
Yes.
loss.
Exactly.
And they'll never find it again.
Mhm.
Why? Because it's only one of you.
Yes.
And with that being said, I had to preach it.
Yes.
Only because that's my feeling. I get beat up about it because I just feel as though men be broken. And I feel sometimes the stronger vessel have to take care of the weaker vessel for a time, not forever. For a time. And he gonna get up. He gonna get up. Why? Because he gonna feel bad every time she pays a bill. It's like fire. It's like throwing hot oil on him. He feels like, oh my God, he probably cried. Ooh, when you've been in trouble as a woman and you needed your car note or you needed money and somebody paid that bill for you, your mama came through or your boyfriend, don't you just want to jump and hug him and then you go around and say how good he is to you?
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do.
Well, how you think they feel? They just like us.
Mm-hmm.
They're people. Okay, who's next? Okay, I'm going to get off of that.
Yes.
But I hope you all understand my sentiment about that couple.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
Now the next couple is...
Oh, let me breathe.
Okay.
Whew, I'm ready.
All right, it is Kirk and Rashida. Yes, from Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah. I know you don't know much about Love and Kirk done had a baby outside. Kirk done Rashida. I'm going to have to read on you, Rashida. I'm going to have to read on you because I don't even know. There is no words. I know you love him.
Mm-hmm.
You love him, baby. I know. And I'm going to say something that don't make sense for a lot of people.
Okay.
He loved you too. He's just broken. And when you're broken, you break other people. Just like hurt people,
Mm-hmm.
broken people break other people because they broken. He just don't know how to love anyone. Why? He doesn't know how to love himself.
Mm-hmm.
See, he hasn't realized that you are the best of him. He hasn't realized that. He hasn't even realized that if you decide to walk away from him, his life will change forever. It'll never be the same. And there will never be another woman that could ever walk in your shoes. He can never replace you. He can never mold you because they don't make your kind anymore.
Okay.
He's got an antique model that he created for himself. And you have sat there through the years and he has cheated and lied. Y'all been through y'all things, whatever, but y'all get together. He done brought a baby in. I don't know. Y'all done been through so much. And it's like it comes to a point. When do I stop being the end of the joke?
Yeah.
When do he stop pissing on me and telling me it's sugar water? When does this stop? And that's where you at, Rashida. It's humiliating. And I know we don't want to hear it, but I got to say it. A beautiful woman like you, taking that off of a man like him. I'm telling you, I got to say it. I feel this way. Dark-skinned men got swag. Okay? There's got something on them that do this. And if you're not careful, and he had her when she was young. So he done broke her. He had the claw in her. And now she's got to get away. And once you're away from that claw, don't ever get clawed up again.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't ever let nobody get you where you go against your own morals. You go against your own rules. You go against your own boundaries. You in trouble, girl.
Yeah, for real. That's why they're there for a reason. Like
that's why you put them there. And if you go over them, just know that's not normal. If I put a boundary, like a boundary of mine is if a man say, I know you have a lot of men, knocking at your door, a lot of men after you, anything like that. Or that's one. Or if they say, why you want me? That's a deal breaker for me.
Yeah, for real.
That's a deal breaker for me. A, you sound jealous, and B, you sound insecure. You understand? Because why am I out on a date with you?
Exactly.
That's no. And
they're almost putting you on a pedestal too, because they're just like, you're so beautiful. Why would you choose me?
That's the way they want you to take it. Because that's the way that they're putting it. But I take it as you calling me a hoe. Why? Because why would you think I'm the type of woman that want a lot of men at my door? So if you saw me as a lady and not a thing.
That's true.
If you saw me with respect, you wouldn't see men all over me. Oh, come on. You wouldn't see that when you see me. You would see differently. You would see, I see you reserved.
You would see your
I
class.
see you particular, yes. The first thing you see, because that's your hood mentality, you look at me and assume because I'm attracted to you, then it's got to be a whole lot of men in my life. Over. You insecure. And you don't talk to me that way. You never have a chance with me. You take that hood mentality back on down the street. You don't talk to a lady like that. You just was in the presence of a lady. And how dare you spoil me with a lot of men? What do you think I am? What do you think I am? 15?
Yeah, for real. It's childish when that happens, honestly.
How would you feel if somebody says, oh, I can see you have a lot of men dating you?
Yeah, definitely insulting.
How that make you? Isn't that insulting?
Yeah,
now, it may not be insulting for someone that's doing that.
Right.
Oh, somebody dates you and they say, oh, I see you date a lot. If they see it, yes. But if they don't even know that.
Just making an assumption off of judging the book by its cover.
By the cover, because if you're attracted, when you're attracted, many men think you have a lot of people on you. And you may not even been dating. You may have been recovering, nursing from a broken heart that took a couple of years to get over. You may not even be on that time. And I find it offensive. And ladies, it's time for you to find it offensive too. Yes. You don't talk to me that way at all. Sorry. I'm a lady. Go ahead.
Was there anything else you wanted to say about Kirk and Rashida?
I'm going to read on now. Okay. They need a reading. Who else we have? Am I babbling too much?
No.
Okay.
The last couple we have to talk about is Ray J and Princess.
Police, right? We're just making a movie. We're just playing, okay?
Just a little bit when he's talking to his kids, and he's just a little part. The when he says that mommy and I we weren't fighting.
Yeah, we were making a movie.
We was just that part where we were just making a movie. If you could just play that little snippet, mommy and I, and he was just talking. I don't know, it was about a good 3 minutes a scene, and it's just so sad.
Yes.
And the mother was upstairs. Princess was upstairs. She must have been beside herself because the children was one of the little girl was screaming and just saying I love my brother. But I don't know about a lot of people. I don't know the whole story, and I can only tell you how I feel right now.
Okay.
I don't know the ins and outs and what happened on that particular day, but I know one thing. You all may not agree, and I get it. But there are more than one way to look at a thing.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
I admired the way Ray J handled it.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. I don't know if he was coaching them.
I think he was. He was definitely good at coaching them, telling them, trying to help them to calm down, saying everything is okay. Go tell your mother you're getting ready to leave, so that way she knows where you are.
And I know that Princess is a firecracker. And even one time, Princess went to hit Ray J, and accidentally he pushed her in the pool. I don't think that Ray J is fighting her.
Okay.
He could. But I don't think so, because that's why he said he was recording. Because we don't know what happened, but when she fell in the pool, I don't think that he's hitting her. I don't think so. And I'm not saying he's not. I just don't get that impression. Okay. But I am getting an impression that he was trying to cover himself. Like, we weren't fighting. And it seemed like some scuffle went about.
Yes.
And maybe it was self-defense, but I just don't, it could be because when the little girl said, do you want me to go? Or the little girl make up with mommy or mommy. And she said, only if mommy want to, because he was just trying to get the kids to take them to give her some time to herself. And the little girl was just like, didn't want to leave mommy. And it was just touching. So finally, Princess agreed. She wanted to see him. You didn't hear her saying, get out, No. So, and I know Princess to be a firecracker. Princess is a brawler, okay? And I'm not saying that's what I think. And I think he just was protecting himself, filming the house. I just want y'all to know I'm getting the kids. And I think he was really trying to put Princess in a place like mommy and I was not fighting. I think he was just saying that as an, it must have shook the kids.
Because it was like, we're all safe, right? Nobody's hurt, right?
Now, when it's like that, it's time to separate. They've been separated for over a year, back and forth with the foolishness. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Ray J, this woman loved you. This woman loved you, Ray J. She loved you. She loved you. You was everything to Princess. I don't understand.
I don't understand.
I don't get the law of it. I don't understand what's out in those streets. Ain't nobody, no pal, nothing is greater than my mate. Is it because I'm female?
Maybe it could be.
But then I don't know, because I know a lot of them women on Love and Hip Hop, they be partying.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't know. But you have anything to say about Ray J? I know that it's time for them to break up.
I just like you said, I enjoyed his coaching.
I did. Yes. And I know people are disagreeing, but I only go by what I have. And that's what's wonderful, because you get different viewpoints. And I'm sure somebody may disagree, but because I didn't see it, and I wish that I had a dad that if my mom went off that my dad could comfort me like that,
Mhm,
especially if I started screaming or my sister started screaming,
Mhm.
and my dad was there to calm us down.
Yes.
I found comfort in that.
Yes. Now,
But then again, I didn't have a dad of my own, so I don't know what that's like. So part me on that. You did have it. So what was it like for you to hear it? Honestly,
I'm just glad.
don't let my opinion, because I'm like, I didn't have a dad like that. So
Right. I just enjoyed that. Even though maybe the words he might have said, little white lies he was sprinkling in there, but I get it when they're children.
but it just seemed like he was there to try to change their story. And change the image.
Because it did sound like if
it was a scuffle.
Yeah, if he didn't change their perception of what happened, I mean, you also got to think about if they ever encounter this later in their relationships too.
Yeah. But he changed the image, right?
Yes, and so they won't be traumatized.
As something like that don't happen often, because the way he changed it, and I think he did that for protection of himself, because she wouldn't come near the camera. So I'm assuming, and I don't know, that if she was in the right, she'd be like, "Get out of here." But it was none of that.
Yeah, I think she was upstairs in her room.
Just shook it.
And good. They gave each other some space.
Because he was kicking the kids out. She didn't say don't take the kids.
Right.
He was just trying to get them dressed, trying to calm them down. I thought he did really good. And I thought that she did good. And then at the end, the little girl said, "Mommy want to make up with you."
Yes. See, and in the end, it all worked out for
toxic love.
For real. Talk about setting an example. But
do they got a song, Toxic Love? Do they got something that got
toxic? Dun, 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 dun. With the taste on your lips, I'm over it. You're toxic. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, talking about having
I know. Does it have a hook? Or is that the hook?
That was the hook, the chorus.
Oh, do it again.
With the taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm going under. With the taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? And I love what you do. Don't you know that you're toxic? Yes.
You did that. You slayed.
Yes, I love me some Britney.
You slayed, Matilda. You slayed.
Thank you. Dealing with a toxic man in that relationship.
Toxic. And I think that he's toxic. And she wasn't well when she married him. And that's those low levels. And there you go. He was not well when you married him, Princess.
No.
You was fighting over that man before you was walking down the mall. You was walking down the aisle fighting over some broad. Seriously. Yes. Come on, ladies. We got to want more than that. You got to want more than $1 and fame. What will you give in exchange for your soul? And at the end of it, putting the babies aside.
Yes.
They the blessings. Outside of them, was it worth it? Was it worth it? I'm learning that. Sometimes we want the wrong things.
Yes.
The signs are there, but we don't want to see them.
We ignore those
We
red
want
flags.
what we want, but now that truth is coming out and people are starting to show this is what you don't want. Now you are part of the experience. Yes. So now you're young and you've been scarred. Now you're a part of it. And I am convinced you can't walk through this life and not get smart. Like a woman told me a long time ago. Okay. You can't play in the mines and not get spotted.
That's true, because you don't know where the mine is.
It's just dirty.
Yep.
It's just dust. You can't walk. You can't wear white. You can't. It's dirty. It's in your nose. It's everywhere. And I'm just saying to you out there, if you in relationships like this, sometimes you have to leave everything and do what's her name? Diddy Girl did
Oh, Cassie.
and walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you got to put your children, they ought not see things. It scars them. Look, I'm a product. It scars them in life. Protect your children.
Yes.
It's all right to tell them to distort the picture. It's better than the one that they see.
That's true.
And if you can distort it a little. And then when they're mature enough, then you can tell them the truth.
Mm-hmm.
But let them be children as long as they can.
Yes.
Even if that means you have to distort the picture. I wish someone had distorted my picture. I'd be better for it to this day. But I didn't have a father there to distort anything. And that's not good sometimes when all of everything comes from your mother. That means right, wrong, good or bad. You have no buffer. It's it. And it could be hard. Or just say you only had your father and that's all. It is what it is. And in those cases, it could be really hard. So I appreciated him from the angle that I'm coming from, that I like, that he tried to distort the picture for them. And it did bring them down.
Yes, it did bring them down.
It really did. You know,
it did turn out all right in the end. So,
and then mommy wanted, so it did. And maybe the fact that she needed a chill out moment.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, no matter, and I'm going to say this, and I mean this, I don't care who, I don't care if he never hit her a day in her life. I blame Ray J. I blame him. Why? Because you allow her to get so angry that the situation became toxic.
Mm-hmm.
You brought that filthy, negative, demonic spirit in your home amongst your children, and it got toxic because it shows that she still loves you.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if she didn't love you, she wouldn't care. Princess, get well.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all done messed each other up so bad, y'all don't even know how to break up. And that's the sad part. I hope y'all have a good ending. And that's all I got to say about that. I may have to read on them, but I definitely got to read on Rashida and Kirk. Mm-hmm. I might have to read on them too. Well, that's it with these toxic relationships. I just had to stop by and just talk about that. Mm-hmm. Just sad.
Yes, the trouble that's going on with these couples.
Mm-hmm. Any couple you know?
No, not any couple that I know that could be in trouble.
She can walk to me. Okay. Come here, baby.
You want to walk up there, girl?
There she goes.
But yeah. So what I have to say about bye. Bye. What I have to say about the relationship or just couples in general. I just hope whoever is out there that they no longer have to continue struggling in relationships. And please, if you ever need any relationship advice or help, you can always contact the Crones. Well, either one of us, Lady Crone or Baby Crone, and we can do a reading on your love life. But Lady Crone is definitely good at going deep and digging deep and getting those answers you could need for your love life. Oh, yay! In exchange of a dog for fries.
Okay. Dinner here.
Dinner is here.
It's kind of twangy.
It is. I don't like it when their fries come out like this. I don't know what they do to it. But
it's seasoned.
Oh, that's why. But yes, like I was talking.
And they spicy.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But like I was talking about with the couples, there wasn't anybody that I in particularly could think of who is in the news in relationships and having relationship problems. Although there's always some relationship out there going through some type of problem. Would you like to say anything else before we close on out?
I was eating. Sorry. Sorry. I had some chicken. Anyway, and French fries, really. I'm back. And anyway, with that being said, we hope you enjoyed this episode of relationships that's just in trouble.
Okay.
You're just in trouble. And I just wanted to take time out before I go and read on them. So now, I can read on them.
Yeah.
I done already vented to you about it. Now I can go and see what the cards say. How about that?
Yes, I like that.
Okay. So with that being said, we thank you for joining us with another video.
Yeah.
Please, if you like this video, thumb us up. And if you don't like this video, well, we're sorry.
Yep, still thumb it up.
Still thumb us up and leave a comment and
Yes.
tell us what you didn't like about it. How about that? And we'll appreciate it. And please, and if you really like us, play us forward. And with
Yes.
that being said, we appreciate it. Sunflowers!